Manchester United then have just lost 2-0 away at Stoke. Really disappointed. Another dog shit performance from Manchester United. Wasn't happy when I saw the lineup that Fellaini was again in the team. We've lost 4 on the spin. Fellaini's been playing regularly lately since Wayne Rooney got injured. And even since Wayne Rooney's come back from injury, he's still been in the team. I'm really, really disappointed to see him in the team. And Herrera come back into the team, which was great to see, but really, really poor again from Manchester United. It looks to me as though the players have really give up trying for Louis van Gaal now. And it looks like they're trying to just get the manager the sack, which obviously it's disappointing for us fans to be watching this dog shit performances week in, week out until the manager gets the sack. Just seeing on the comments, Fellaini out. Definitely, I hate Fellaini in the team. When you put Fellaini in the team, you're just putting long balls into the box, just pumping them up. And today, Fellaini played in midfield, and he's missed another sitter. He's missed about 4 or 5 sitters in the last few games, which is very, very disappointing. I think even Wayne Rooney would have scored that one today. It was a really very, very good chance for Manchester United to at least get back in the game. We still would have had, I think it was 15, 20 minutes left to maybe nick another goal. And that was really, really disappointing. But I don't know what's happened to Morgan Schneiderlin. He's just not been playing at all lately. I would prefer to have seen him in the midfield, although I don't like to see 2 defensive midfielders. But away at Stoke, very difficult place to go if you're going to play Schneiderlin and Schweinsteiger or Schneiderlin and Carrick. This is the sort of game you would want to do it, not a game at home like against West Ham or someone. But certainly Fellaini shouldn't be in the team. And hopefully the only positive from today's game is that I think that Louis van Gaal probably will now get the sack. Certainly after that Chelsea game, if he doesn't get the sack tonight or tomorrow, I'm pretty sure he will get it after the Chelsea game, because things do not look like improving. The players look like they've given up. There were some really, really bad performances out there today. I'm seeing on the comments there, Louis van Gaal out. I totally agree. I think he's lost the players now. Obviously, we've seen Wayne Rooney there on the bench today, and he's brought him on. Did look up for it the second half. He actually did look like he was trying hard. Ran in, could have been booked in the game, showing a bit more passion than we've seen from him before. Bit pissed off with the referee, which is what we've seen over the years. We'd like to see that fired up Wayne Rooney. Hopefully he can get back to something like that if a new manager comes in. But to be honest, I wasn't too surprised that he's finally been dropped. He has been really, really bad for Manchester United in a long, long time, but so disappointing for today. I thought that we could actually get a result out of this game, but I don't know why Schneiderlin isn't in the team. He is refusing to play Schneiderlin, even though he's now fit, and we've actually got a really good win percentage. I think it is when Schneiderlin's played. Really does do a great job sitting in behind that back 4, and personally would be the main one on the team sheet in that position. But Louis van Gaal doesn't seem to want to play him for some strange reason. He spent big money on him. He's come from Southampton, where he was playing week in, week out. A very good player for them. You see this season where Southampton have been poor in the Premier League, certainly recently. Now that Morgan Schneiderlin's gone, and he's probably thinking, why didn't he go to Arsenal? Because he probably would have got a game week in, week out there. Because at the moment in time, they're playing Matthew Flamini in that position. And personally, I think he's way better than him. So he would have got a game at Arsenal if he'd gone there. And he's come to Manchester United and he's now sitting on the bench, which is very, very disappointed, considering Fellaini, for me, is dog shit. And hopefully, if Jose Mourinho is the manager to come in, he will not pick him in the team. But there were some other really poor performances today. Memphis Depay obviously getting taken off at half-time. Terrible back pass from him, which allowed Bojan to score that first goal from Johnson crossing it in and putting it in. Wasn't nothing David Hare could do about the 2 goals today. The Arnautovic strike was a very, very good strike. Certainly an instinct player for me, because he had a very good chance to make it 3-0 in that first half, which he squandered when he went through on goal. And then in the second half, he fell over the ball when he had a very good chance as well. I think he was one-on-one with, I forget who it was, and he had a very good chance there. So very, very much an instinct player, Arnautovic, but scored an absolute cracking goal. Second half, we've had that other chance from Martial, which Butland saved well. Been in fantastic form, Butland, this season. Probably could be in the team of the season this year. Been fantastic for them since Begovic left. And he's really performing well since he's been number 1 there. Probably could have left, actually, if Begovic had stayed. You never know. But Stoke have actually had had it really good there, letting Begovic go, because he's certainly been the standout goalkeeper for me this season. I mean, Martial could have scored. I mean, it was a good save, low down. But that was about the only other real good chance that Manchester United had. I mean, Herrera had one first half, a shot from distance. But apart from that, we were very, very poor today. And I just don't know where we go from here, because if Louis van Gaal is still the manager after the next game, I just don't know where we're going to go. I just don't know where this useless cunt is taking Manchester United. To be honest, I think he's taking us to depths that are worse than where David Moyes was taking us, because this bloke has got so much experience in the team, the likes of Hernandez, Raphael, even Johnny Evans, Van Persie, so much experience. And none of it's been replaced. We've replaced it with, yes, a very good youthful team. And I think this team has got potential, if you had 2 or 3 players, to go on and be a very, very good team for Manchester United. But he's got rid of so much experience. I mean, admittedly, some of them were dead wood, but you're bringing on only Wayne Rooney, really. Andreas Pereira did come on there late on, but the game was completely dead then. But you could have been bringing on the likes of Herrera. I mean, not Herrera. We brought on the likes of Pereira when we could have bringing on Hernandez. But he's got rid of him, and there's been just no backup. I mean, even James Wilson could have come on today, but he's on loan at Brighton. There's just nothing really there on the bench to change it for me. And all the strength in depth has been completely taken away from Manchester United. But hopefully after this game, we will see some good news tonight. Hopefully Louis van Gaal will be sacked. That's something I really would love to see at Manchester United now. I've been saying it for a few weeks. I've always said that the jury's out for Louis van Gaal at Manchester United, and it does seem now that it's run its course. I think from what I was reading in the press and the papers, that a lot of the players were unhappy and wanted Louis van Gaal out, and were actually willing to down tools for this game in order to get him the sack. Now, that is the only consolation if we lose, that if Louis van Gaal does get the sack, that is the only consolation, because I want this useless cunt out of Manchester United. He is literally destroying the club. I would sooner have had David Moyes in charge today than this useless bastard. And I do really hope that he does get the sack. So hopefully he will get the sack. We will be back to a reaction if Louis van Gaal does get the sack. So join us for that. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Hopefully that next game against Chelsea will bring us a bit better luck. Obviously, Chelsea have been in horrendous form as well. They've sacked Jose Mourinho. Hopefully, Ryan Giggs will be in charge for that game. And hopefully, for me, I would be happy if Jose Mourinho comes in now after that game to hopefully steady the ship. We've got January to come. We're still in the Europa League, so could possibly win that to get us back in the Champions League, because Forspy is looking a bit bleak now, because if Tottenham win today, they're going to go 6 points clear of us. Anyway, thanks for everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks, guys. See ya.